Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. Just give me a minute so that I can finish my setup over here. I'll give you guys also a chance to be able to log in while I chat. So today we are going to play some raids, and if all goes well, we should play the tier 5 raids. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see for that. So let me finish adjusting my setup over here. Not sure what's wrong over here. Just give me a minute. Getting a bit of an issue over here. Today, sadly, our friend the Shadow Lady will not be with us. She told us last week she had some sort of party. I have to admit, I completely forget what the occasion was for her party. So sadly, no Shadow Lady today. So we have our friend Jace Fox who joined. I'll give him a minute and we'll invite other people in. Almost there. Stay on target. That seems to be okay. There we go. So, not sure why I could not see the chat. It happens. So, oh, the chat seems to be. There seems to be something interfering here. I cannot scroll through the chat somehow. So, hello, Ray Sean. Hello, Johnny Harris. Hello, Guillaume. Johnny Harris is not at home just yet, so he's not going to be able to join. I could have sworn I saw Weakling. Invite to group. There's Batman over here. Invite to group. Could have sworn I saw someone else. I guess it was Weakling. So today, guys, we are going to go to the on duty menu, and we are going to play some raids. We are going to play some tier 5 raids, if I recall correctly. Like last week, we played all the tier 4 raids. So this week, I don't know if we'll play all the tier 5 raids, but we'll try to, if we can, we'll play them all. And I just realized I used the wrong thumbnails. Doesn't matter. I'll change it later. So we'll wait a bit to give people a chance to be able to log in. Hello, Austin. Someone, sadly, bad news, bad news. Someone wrote to me asking if he could play PvP today. We're not playing PvP today. Today we are playing PvE, and we are going to play Tier 5 raids. Hopefully, we'll be able to play most of the raids, if not all of the raids. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Just to be on the safe side, if you can hear me, say yes. Obscurus is asking, is this for heroes or villains? It is for heroes this week. Villains will be next week. If I recall correctly, Evil Friday will be next week. Sorry, Austin. Only a few select a few have access to the chat. I keep it to a select few because for half a second I thought it was Captain Action. But it's Mario. It's me, Mario. Horrible interpretation, I understand. So sorry, Austin. Only a select few can join the chat because sadly, when there's too many of us on the chat, it gets a bit of a nightmare. And if I give access to the chat to too many people, we will end up with too many people at some point. Is there a chance we can get a new echelon or a new episode? We'll probably get a new episode in like 3 months. Well, actually, 2 months at this point. Like we got one by the end of January. So by the end of May, if all goes well, knock on wood, we should get a new episode. Sadly, we don't have any official information about that just yet. We saw in an investor's report that they are trying to get back to 3 episodes per year, but as far as we can tell, we have no idea if they're going to go, if they are going to be able to make it or not. And if they do like they did the last time in order to be able to get the episode out on time, they pretty much gave us a lot of reused asset. Now, the problem with Austin is if I give you access to the chat to you today, and then I give access to the chat to someone else tomorrow and someone else next week, before long we'll have 3 dozen people will have access to the chat, and then I'll have to delete the chat, create a new chat, and then invite people to the chat. So let's not do that. Oh, Ryushu is here. There seems to be bunnies also nearby. Is it somebody who wants to play with us, or is it just someone who's nearby? I guess it's just someone who's nearby. Because I don't control how many people. If I give access to you to the chat today, that's fine, but you're still going to have access to the chat tomorrow, next week, next month. And then if I give access to, let's say, Jace Fox, then a Weakling another day, then Ryushu another day, then one day half a dozen of us will log in and the chat will be unmanageable. So what will happen then? I will have to delete the chat and restart the chat with just one or two more people. So I just to keep it to be on the safe side, the chat I have right now is only for me, Shadow Lady, and Johnny, and that's it. And even then, like even when there's just Johnny and Shadow Lady, sometimes it's one too many already. Make sure you have your starfish. Absolutely. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, because of the. I guess we're going to play some Deluge DLC, I suppose. Oh yeah. Full disclosure, I barely recall this DLC. I recall at some point in the Spinner Station, I think you have to carry some oxygen tanks or something like that. But I have to admit, I barely remember this DLC. I played it mostly when it came out as an episode, no, as an event at first, and then the year after that it came out as an official DLC. Oh, Shadow Lady says, "Have a great live, gentleman gentleman multi." There we go. So sadly, Shadow Lady cannot be with us today. She has a party, some sort of party. Forget the specifics. Guillaume, I hope because I love the game, but I just started the game 1 month ago. There's so many things to do this game, but I want news. I'm a big fan of DC, especially Superman, so this game was made for me. I don't know why I don't play this game before. It's all right. When the game first released, I did not play it myself. Uh, at the time, the reviews for the game were not very good. Let's say, like the best reviews were lukewarm at best. The best reviews were saying something along the line that yeah, the game is fun enough, but you can only play it for 1 month, and then you move on to another game, something like that. So at the time, I did not really want to spend the $65 for a game that people would not play. So and at the time you had to purchase the game. It wasn't like today. Today the game is free to play for everyone, but at the time you had to purchase the game. I believe it was $65, and then you had to pay $15 a month. So I waited a bit before giving it a try, and then there was a whole Sony hack thing, which was ugly. I guess that also kept a lot of people away from the game for a while. But then once the game became free to play in September, no more excuses. I waited 4 weeks before I started to play, just in case. I kind of expected the game not to be able to manage all the new players that joined the game at the time. And already, even joining the game 3 4 weeks later, already even then the game had a hard time keeping up with all the new players. But once I did give it a try, I've been playing it ever since. Yeah, at first it wasn't free. At first you have to pay $65, then you have to pay $15 a month. So I tried the game for free for about 3 days. After 3 days, I spent $5 just to become a premium player, and I played as a premium player for about a month. And then I was about to purchase the Lightning Strike DLC, the Flash DLC with the electric power. And I figured, instead of buying the DLC, I'll just subscribe for 1 month. We'll see. And I've been subscribed ever since. Oh, Austin says he got his villain up to level 30. Ah, that's good. So we have room for 3 more people, guys. If you want to join, we'll wait a little bit more. And if nobody joins, we'll try to cure with whoever we have. So we play on the US PlayStation US PC server. Stephen Killen, I know you're running PvE 5s tonight, but didn't you say last PvP stream you were Legends tonight? No, Legends is the last Wednesday and the last Sunday of the month. So next Wednesday and next and Sunday next week. Oh, Superman is here. Ah, that's good. So we'll have at least one healer, one tank. We'll load out for Bear. So next Sunday we'll play Arena PvP. But then, well, let me check my calendar to be on the safe side, so that I don't end up saying the wrong thing. Yeah. So Wednesday the 26th, we will play Legends PvP, and Sunday the 30th. So Sunday we will play Arena PvP, and then the week after that we'll play Legends PvP. Oh no, as Rose says, good day, thinking of you all, can stay, have a good weekend. Have a good weekend, Rose. Austin, Wallow needs new tank for raids, of course. Guillaume, I can have the power vision like a dark side. Some people have this power, so jealous. You have to get the artifact. Just checking. I think I may have missed. Oh no, I didn't miss any in the chat. Sadly, for there's heat vision. Oh, I don't have the wrong. There's heat vision if you want the eye beams like a Superman, but if you want it like a dark side, I might have the inventory, the artifact here. Oh, no. For Dark Side, you have to use the Omega to tally the artifact. Sadly, you will have to upgrade the artifact first, and then you will be able to use it for. Oh, I just realized I messed up my armory last time. I'll have to fix it, I guess, next time. So there's the Iconic Heat Vision you can use as a power if you want to. If you go to Iconics, so there's the Heat Vision you can use. That one everyone can use, but for the dark side vision, you have to use the artifact, and for that you will have to upgrade the artifact first. So you have to upgrade the artifact, and then once the artifact is, I think you're starting with rank 80, you'll get the eye stuff, the eye power, but I could be mistaken. Austin Arrington, how do I get the Dark Side OG chess piece? You get it from Dark Side's War Factory. We played it last week, I think. And it just so happened that I did get the chess piece. Let me show it to you. So this is the chest guard of Omnipotence Elite. It's the Apocalypse in armor, and it is the Dark Side chest piece. Maybe I could show it to you here. There we go. Let's remove the material. So this is the Apocalypse in armor. I got it last week, I think, when we played, pretty sure when we played the Tier 4 missions. There it is. And it comes from Darkseid's War Factory. So I got it as a random drop playing that mission. It's the second time I got it. We played that mission many times before. So it's the second time I got that chess piece. So in all the times I played that mission, I got the chess piece only twice. So you have to play Darkseid's War Factory. You have to hope against hope to get lucky, and maybe you'll get the chess piece. Sadly, that's how it goes. I guess we're gonna have to start with the people we have. We'll see if the matchmaking actually works. So tonight, guys, we'll play some raids. We'll play some Tier 5 raids. And let us start with Starro, the threat below. Can I have it? The answer is no. First, guys, you have to stop begging for stuff. It's really no class, and it cannot be traded. So here, if you look in the description closely, you'll see cannot trade, meaning I cannot give it to you. No one can give it to you. You will have to earn it all by yourself. I know it is sad, but that's how it works. So asking for it, begging for it, not going to work because people cannot give it to you. You have to earn it yourself. I know people don't like to hear that, but sadly, that's how it is. Superman JL, hello everyone, helping people in the mission, but hope to see everyone soon. Guillaume, I love the complete suit of Sixth Dimension. Oh yeah, they did a really good job when they made that costume. When it's free, nope. Some items and artifacts you cannot trade. You got to work for it. Absolutely. Oh, I guess we're good to go. So I guess if there are some evil villains out there who want to play with us, one thing you could do, I suppose, seeing how we don't have a full group, you could try to cure at the same time as we do. And if you are lucky, the matchmaking will match us together. If you're not lucky, the matchmaking will match us together. Also, you may notice I'm trying to use the brand of Ekate. I got the artifact some time ago. I've used it for a bit, and then I didn't remember why I stopped using it, and then I kind of remembered. It's
Don't think you can sneak up on me.
It's pretty much good only against the bosses. Against mobs, you don't have time to use it.
Wait, you're not under Starro's influence? I'm sorry, I thought you were like the others. Everyone look out. They're getting back up.
And when there's a lot of interruptions, you cannot really like you have to, let's say, crank up the ability over time. I'm not sure if you could probably say it. But in order to use it, you have to apply some debuffs on the target, and then you can use the. And even then, you saw I didn't have the debuffs on the target, so I didn't do quite a lot. And you see also the sort of moon above my character.
No more games.
I messed up my combo. Freaking holding ability. So it reminds me why I haven't been using it a lot, because I keep on getting interrupted or something keeps on happening. That makes it so I can barely use it.
Up until now, we've only faced off against smaller Starro spores, but the attack coordination shows intelligence. I feared there might be a main Starro or a Conqueror involved, and this just confirms my suspicions. The Justice League won't get here fast enough. I'm going to need your help to stop it, or else Starro might take over the Earth.
So yeah, I got the full moon. Let's hope it doesn't disappear too quickly.
Arthur is not himself as of late. The burdens of the crown weigh heavy on his mind. Do not judge him for his rash behavior. Just ensure his safety, and I will be forever grateful.
So it's an ability that takes a while to execute.
The Starro spores affecting these Atlanteans are still weak. If we attack them now, we can stop the conversion.
I'm not sure why my combo didn't work.
Shall retaliate. We feel no pain. Our retribution will be swift and violent.
And I have to admit, I don't like too much the animation of using the brand.
Mira were here. She'd put a swift end to this starfish.
You cannot stop us.
Sorry, I'll get back to the chat in just a minute. For those asking about survival mode, I don't think it's coming back. I could be wrong. I hope to be wrong.
They're using this room as a hatchery. I'm ending this now. What? Clever little...
There was a survival mode, but we didn't have it for like 2 years now. Already way back when, we kind of suspected it wasn't coming back. And now seeing some of the changes are being made to DCUO, it's pretty certain it's not coming back. Also, the Brand of Hecate requires you to apply debuffs on your target, but sometimes some debuffs don't want to stick. Like sometimes the defense debuff, no matter how many times you cast it, it just doesn't want to work against certain targets.
I should not have rushed in. Go on without me. I'll catch up. Just be careful.
Oh no, is this a trap? And now they control my mind.
We shall rule you all.
There were special rewards you could get from survival mode. There were some statues you could get from finishing the various ranks. There's also some rewards you could purchase from the vendor only if you passed the certain ranks. So there were rewards that everyone could purchase, and there were rewards that you could purchase only if you had if you had passed the certain ranks in survival mode. Hello, Takis.
Sorry I'm late, everyone. I don't know about you guys, but I've had enough of this damn starfish. I will not hold back. How about a taste of my trident? Stop me if you've heard this one before.
You cannot stop us. I am Melody.
They never see
That
this
won't even
coming.
scuff my armor.
I will enslave all of humankind.
For Atlantis!
Boop, beep, boop.
How about a Starro shish kebab?
Oh, knows. My mind is controlled.
Hurt one, and we all shall retaliate.
When that happens, nothing you can do.
Starro shall strike back. Foolish humans. I have enslaved the Atlanteans. What hope do you have? Hurt one, and we
I
all
hope you don't need that eye.
part of me shall be back.
Takis is asking how was your week. I was good. It was good.
Now
We're starting
you're just making
to have spring weather over here. So we had a pretty rough January and February were pretty rough over here. Even March for a bit. But now it seems to be getting warmer. A lot of the snow we had has melted away. And mind controlled again.
Poseidon, give me strength.
Guillaume, I love all the powers, but it missed other power in my opinion. We've been asking for more powers for a long time, and it didn't happen. Mind controlled again. Oh, I guess that's why I needed the starfish thingy. Too late.
How about a Starro shish kebab?
I have a lot of stuff in here. I'm not sure if I have some starfish stuff.
You'll regret that.
The conqueror feels no pain. We will make you pay for
By the seven.
it. You cannot stop us. I am Melody.
It kind of reminds me why I don't play this mission very often.
We all shall retaliate.
Freaking annoying.
Let's wake the dead.
So I guess while I'm controlled, I can take a look at the chat. David Sharp, how would you check out the powers of the Legend characters before playing in Legends PvP? I took a look at the menu the other day and I didn't see any way to just go to the training room. Now you can just go to the training room. Just give me a minute.
We did it. Thank you. We saved the seas and the earth.
If you go to... Oh, I'm going to have to get out of here first. So let's give a little bow to everyone. The 3-1. So for Legends PvP, or for Legends, go to on duty. Where's the thing? So you have to select your character here, and then here you can go to Legend Practice. Obviously, I cannot do it right now because I'm in a group, but when you're by yourself, so you have to select your character here, and then you have to select the Legend Practice. And then you'll be able to go. And once you're inside the Legend Practice, you can actually switch to other Legend characters. You don't have to get out of the mission all the time. So let's go for the Spindrift Station. There we go. Taki says the stars love you. Absolutely. Guillaume, imagine power with diamond or teleportation or dimension effects or more gadget with different effects. All of that has been suggested for years and years now. Sadly, creating new powers requires a lot of work. It's expensive, and they don't make enough money, from what we understand. Just making sure we're still cleared for the mission. Oh yeah. So suddenly making new powers has been asked and asked and asked, and they didn't do it. The last time was the water power, and it became clear after a while that we wouldn't really get any new powers. Well, we even suggested being able to maybe they could use some of the Legends powers as iconic powers. They didn't do that either. So the closest we got to getting new powers was getting artifacts with new powers built into them.
I must speak to Arthur before he addresses the delegates. Please, take a moment to taste our Atlantean delicacies and join us once you're settled in.
Thanks, Mara. We'll be on our best behavior.
Austin, I wish we can get the White Lantern power. That's been requested. It didn't happen. Guillaume said, I think it's just too late now.
My love, thank Poseidon you're here. I hope you bring good news. My attempts to find who was responsible for the attacks have failed.
I think it's just too late now. They want new players like me, but it's difficult with the other games like Call of Duty or Fortnite. Yeah, but Call of Duty, there's no other game like DC Universe Online. Call of Duty, not like DC Universe Online, neither is Fortnite. So if you want a game with a persistent world that you can play and play and play forever, and you want to be a superhero, and you want to fly, and you want to... DC Universe Online is pretty much your only option.
Arthur Curry, it is time for you to pay for your sin of murder, along with all of these fools who would placate your false nobility. Today, Atlantis will mourn the death of their king, and my father's soul will have retribution.
Manta, I will not allow your twisted obsession with revenge to endanger my guests. If it is my life that you seek, then come, try and take it.
Techie says when crossplay coming in, as far as we can tell, there's not going to be any crossplay. There's quite a few reasons for that, but at the end of the day, it's a matter of money. From what we understand, PlayStation charges a certain amount of money for crossplay, and also they charge. It's not just a flat fee that they charge. They charge for every update. Like whenever there's a new update, they charge for those. So whenever there's a new update, there are fees, a new hotfix, there are fees, a new. So sadly, and we have to get the bombs, guys. Oh, to. I understand what you mean, Guillaume. Guillaume says I want DCUO with new graphics, with the same system, no combat pass, etc. It's not gonna happen.
The court of Atlantis sees Arthur as a savior when it suits them, and a pariah when it does not. Many of the old guards still believe he is ill-suited, but their beliefs never find their way to words in my company.
So ideally, let's hope the guys grab the bombs. If not, too bad, so sad. We'll play something else.
I'll gut you for that. You're going to wish you killed me. I can live with pain. Can you?
That was nothing. Nobody harms my friend but me.
I'll gut you for You're going to wish you killed me.
Sorry, guys. I'll take a look at the chat in just a bit.
Don't look for mercy.
Your strikes lack conviction. Your strikes lack conviction. I can...
At last we meet. Arthur, son of the House of Atlan. You must wonder why the odds are forever stacked against you. How your delinquency as king has led you here. Enemies crash against your house like the waves on the ocean.
Guillaume says I heard James Gunn is okay to do a game like Marvel Rivals, but in this universe, even assuming they start such a game right now, it'll take them 5 years, 6 years, 10 years to get such a game.
And I will be your undoing.
And Marvel Rivals, not the same as DC Universe Online. So yeah, a Marvel Rivals game would be fine, I guess. But I don't play Marvel Rivals. Or I played a bit, but what I want to play is DC Universe Online. KB Flash, what are those artifacts abilities? If you mean in my loadout, there's the Bird of Prey coming device and the brand of Hecate.
I don't know, my queen, but whatever it is, I fear it serves only evil intentions.
Death to the land!
Freaking combo.
Nah,
see what you look like on the
I must fall back.
These explosions are
Scroll
shaking
says
all the
Atlantis.
foundations.
Wow.
The station
Yeah,
can't
we
take
don't
much
we don't
more
play
of
often
this.
in
I
Atlantis.
must try to stop their assault. Pursue Coram Wrath and ensure he doesn't escape. I will see you soon, my love. Now go!
Bye,
The
Guillaume.
path ahead is flooded. We must drain the room if we are to continue. The dry suit will keep you from drowning while submerged. Be careful, the suit is not as durable as you'd expect. The rest of us must supply oxygen to the suit. Move those tanks, quickly.
The tank thingy. I completely forget how this works. You have to assemble the pipes. I completely forget how to do that. You're welcome, little get a prince.
You will regret that, villain.
Land-loving scum!
You dare attack the Queen of Atlantis? That won't stop me. I need no king to protect me.
I must fall back.
Do not test me.
breather!
You dare attack the Queen of Atlantis?
Sorry, I don't get the chance to explore this area often, so trying to see if I didn't forget something somewhere.
I will still prevail. That won't stop me.
Air breather.
Death to the surface dwellers.
I will still prevail.
Air breather.
Death to the land.
Land-loving scum.
Land-loving scum. Air breather.
I must fall back. I will still prevail.
I will still prevail.
Death to the land.
That won't stop me. You will not defeat me.
You will not stop us. must fall back. Death to the land. Air breather.
Christian Lawrence, why does nobody run elite missions? We play most of the time with random players. Sometimes just running the event version, the regular version is challenging enough. There are groups where you cannot, when you play with random players a lot, you cannot play elite missions.
Me?
I know some people think that it's very easy, but usually it's people who run only with elite players. I was trying to suggest try it with random players and see what happens.
Sorrow. I have come to conquer.
There's someone who has to go into some room and some deep dive suit where they have to put some pipes together, while the rest of the team supplies oxygen. But we're supplying oxygen too quickly. We run out of oxygen. So ideally, there's someone already went in there. So ideally, we should supply oxygen slowly. But with a group like that, it's kind of hard. People they'll see the thingy, they want to put it right now, as opposed to waiting at least a little bit, which is understandable. When you see a clicky, you want to click it.
Air breather.
Like you see our friend.
Stop me.
Do we see him?
Fall back.
Oh, someone left.
Air breather.
Will still prevail. Land-loving scum. Death to the land.
I will still prevail.
Sorry guys if I'm not looking much at the chat.
I must fall back. That won't stop me.
I will still prevail.
Air breather. Death to the land. I will still prevail.
That won't stop me. I must fall back.
I will still prevail. Death to touch me. That won't stop me. Air breather. Fall back.
Land-loving scum!
Land-loving scum.
Death to the land!
I must fall back.
I must fall back. I will still prevail. That won't stop me. All roads lead to darkness. Air breather.
So apparently we need to wipe for some reason.
Regret that.
I think he said there's no one in the pods. Yeah.
Well struck. Now it's my turn.
Christian said my boyfriend and his friend run with randoms and they complete the elite. You should group up with them if you have a high enough villain. Kello says I can help, but we don't have room in the group right now.
I need no king to protect me. That won't stop me. Yeah. I will still prevail.
So I think our friend Superman wants Jace to take care of the oxygen thingy there.
Dare you?
So we'll take care of the mobs.
Land-loving scum!
For the deluge. Ah! Air breather.
Death to the land!
Feel the ocean's wrath. You will regret that, villain.
That won't stop me. I must fall back. I will still prevail.
Land-loving scum.
Air breather. Land-loving scum.
So you saw that skull with the horns means that someone is using the new artifact. The Candle of Neron. Evil Neron.
I will still prevail. That won't stop me. Land-loving scum. I must fall back. Death to the land.
Give up, traitor. We have you trapped. The insurrection ends here.
No, my foolish girl. It is you who are trapped. Behold the skull of Triton, the vessel used by the Parliament of Waves to imprison the renegade water elemental Morgwar. It is a shame that
Trigon,
your king is
Triton.
already
Gets
dead.
confusing, man.
I would have rather enjoyed him watching you suffer. Alas, I must return to my ship and watch as this station burns. Farewell, Queen of Privilege. Tell Poseidon that the Hadelin of the Deluge send their regards.
The chamber is flooding. I will hold back the water for as long as I can. You must deal with Morgan. I can help you when you give me the word.
Let's try this.
Use this to protect yourself from him.
You will be undone. The Reaper already tried. He failed. I'm here for the party. Where's the cake? Don't do something you'll regret.
Look out! The elemental wills the ocean against us.
Oh, it knows. Uses the ocean against us. Whatever that means. Probably was the Uber wave we just saw a minute ago. Like that.
I can help you when you give me the word.
And you may notice my debuffs don't work at all.
Use this to protect yourself from him.
There it works.
The sea pressures continue to rise. I cannot hold back the waters for much longer. The station is collapsing. Go! You must get clear before it crashes down upon us. I will stay and look for Arthur.
Look no further, Mara. Wrath's fleets have fled, but the damage to the station is irreparable. Flash has evacuated the guests, but we must take our leave, my queen.
Arthur, thank the seas. Wrath found a way to summon Morgwa, the water elemental of legend. He seeks to end the House of Atlan. If not for your surface friends, I would be dead.
Then I owe you all my thanks. But there will be time for appreciation later. We must go.
This is the DLC where they learned to put the scaly textures on the costumes, because we got quite a few scale suit in that DLC. Now let's consume a few things. That should do it for now. The story was fine, but the missions were pretty much unplayable with random players. Yeah, there's very sentimental. I forget which gives which. But normally you see it on the ant medal itself. Like if you see here, you'll see this one gives 1,000 experience. This one gives 100 experience. So the processed is the lesser one, it seems. The raw gives 10 experience. So 10, 100, 1,000. There might be one in between that gives 500. Uh, oh, perfected one, 75,000. Let's give a bow to everyone. And let us cure for the next one. So the next one will be Titan's Hive Reborn.
I am Starro. I have come to conquer. Many Starro, few Starro. We are all one Starro.
So if you guys want to join, there's one more spot in the group.
I have come to conquer.
Ideally, I guess if we could get a healer, but I will take whoever's willing.
I am Starro. I have come to conquer.
Oh, too late. Jerry Bear says the Superb don't sell much if you look at the events. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Jericho, the recruits, and I will search this way. Robin and Red Robin, scout out the other direction. Report back on what you find. Tryouts are officially over. Today, you're Titans.
Oh no, we're Titans today. I thought we were Justice League. So sad now.
This is definitely not Queen Bee's MO.
Evil Hive Leader. Thank you, Jerry Bear.
Jericho's driving that Hive flunky now.
That hurts! You idiot!
There's someone who uses the Candle of Neron and who keeps on triggering the bad luck effect.
Stop hitting me! Stop hitting me!
I guess they're not lucky, or they didn't figure out how to bypass the bad luck.
You dare to defy us. I am Starro. I have come to conquer.
Oh no, it's Deathstroke with a big evil sword.
Joseph? Damn you, Titans. First you murder Grant, and now you turn Joseph against me?
More Hive troops incoming. Watch your sixes.
Stop hitting me. That hurts.
So if you're wondering, the big grenadier energy thingy, that's the Candle of Neron. And there seems to be a couple of guys using it. So I guess it became a popular option for some people. Despite the drawback with bad luck.
Take down the turrets.
Target the intruders.
Which doesn't happen all that often. It was happening for a bit, but I guess either someone got lucky or was not lucky, and they're a bit more lucky now. Although if we have multiple people using the Candle of Neron, yeah, it makes sense that once in a while some of them would fail the 5% check.
Let's go.
Evil turret.
On your
I will be paid extra for your death. You idiot.
You will succumb to Starro. The Earth will be ours. End of the line, Titans.
Where are they, Deathstroke? Where are our friends?
Huh. Why don't you ask Terra where they are? She was so eager to play her part in your team's demise. Like putty in my hands. She even thinks I'm the father she never had.
You son of a...
Shut it, kid. You
In the
came for a
comics,
fight.
it was not her father.
Fight.
Nowadays, it probably would get censored or cancelled or something.
Watch your step, or it'll be your last. I am vengeance. I am the night.
Oh no! They sent me on my butt.
Icon suit, activate.
gravity sheet enabled.
Hear that bell?
Your first mistake was relying on your teammates.
Your input now.
What was her second mistake?
Take out the specific pod that's weakening you.
Need some medical attention? Too bad.
Increasing energy output.
Looks like your strikes have lost their punch. I control the battlefield, not you.
Added to queue.
Not feeling very invulnerable anymore, eh, tough guys? Joseph, don't. I did what I had to do for honor. One day you'll understand.
What does the Candle of Neron exactly do? When you see that big green ball of energy,
Jericho?
that's the
It's
Candle
me.
of Neron.
Let's go save your friends.
Does a bunch of damage, but there is a drawback. If you're not lucky, there's a 5% chances that it'll do damage to you as well.
Did you hear something? This better be worth it.
Like you saw that big green ball of energy, that was a Candle of Neron.
Ah, stop hitting me. Ah, stop hitting me. That hurts. You idiot. This better be worth it.
Is ice a good tank? I only use ice for DPS. Yeah, ice. All the tanks are good. The problem with ice is that it basically you lose health over time. Like if you don't have a good a healer in the group, basically you cycle through your shield with ice. But it could happen that between your shields, you do get a little bit of damage, or that there's a bit of damage that goes through some of your shields. So you don't really have a way to heal yourself with ice the way you do with fire. So you will need a healer to heal you back, or you will need some sort of ability to heal you back, at least a little bit. Otherwise, you're going to lose a bit of health. You lose a bit of health, lose a bit of health, until you're out of health.
Sitting here forever. What is Slade doing with you?
It's me, Jericho. I'm in control of his body.
Deathstroke hired Terra to betray us. Damien, I want you to take Jericho and the rest of the recruits and go after Terra. Red Robin and I will rescue them.
The Clarion was an option that some people thought could be useful for ice. If you use the Clarion would heal yourself with weapon attacks. So basically would cycle through your shields, attack with your weapon, and heal yourself. Cycle through your shields, attack with your weapon, and heal yourself.
I'm done holding back. You're dead. Good thing I brought reinforcements then. Slade? What the hell are you doing?
But I never tried it myself, so I'm not sure if how effective that might be.
Partners!
Did you think I would partner with a weak little girl who cries for her daddy? Ugh.
No one wants
And when I played with Ice Tank way back when, the shields were more powerful. They did nerf the shield at some point.
I was his princess. He said. Terra's weakness is her anger. Follow my lead. Give up. Aren't you a loser enough already?
When I'm through with you,
Brush
your
off the
precious
gray dirt
family
and
won't be
get
able
that
to identify the body.
We've succeeded in angering her, but further taunting will be necessary. The more angry she gets, the more power she expends. Evasive actions. The floor is lava.
Ah. Ah, there she is.
You're dead. Think you're hot stuff, do ya?
Back off. That gas from the volcano is poisonous.
Find something to plug those volcanoes with.
lucky shot, jerk.
Feel the dark.
I'll bury you all. Keep moving. The fewer of us she traps, the more likely we are to survive. Duh, avoid the lava flows. You're beneath me.
I'm gonna grind you to dust.
Combat routine.
So you saw that big skull with the horns. That's the candle of Nirong
Plug those craters.
that did the bad luck thingy, and that did a bit of damage to his owner.
Do ya?
Use the rubble from those rock monsters to plug the crater.
Ideally, the way to avoid that is to try to score some criticals. Well, when you score some criticals, it does minimize the chances of getting a bad luck, and it minimizes it down to 5%. But anyway you slice it, you always have at least 5% chances to get some damage.
Her anger feeds her powers. She's pulling magma from the foundry. She won't be able to maintain these power levels much longer. Do I need to tell you not to step in lava?
So I guess we're lucky enough. All we got is a sort of a rock creature. So you saw the area gets divided in 3-4 parts, I think.
Think you're hot stuff, do ya?
And then there's the volcano thingy where you have to plug in the holes. Once she separates you, you have to be able to survive through whatever appears in your area.
Perhaps you should practice more. Ugh.
Nice try. Back off.
Sir Gawain, I don't think I'll be using it. That'd be the case. If you made for Ice Tank, yeah, I understand. Personally, I prefer the Fire Tank because you can pretty much heal yourself back. Even if you have a poor healer in the group.
Evasive actions. Lava below us.
Even if you have a poor healer in the group, with Fire you can pretty much heal yourself back. With Ice, it's a bit more tricky. Earth is pretty good, I thought, but you depend a lot on brick.
Oh yeah? You're gonna pay for that.
You can use rock armor with Earth, but I have to admit I can't use it. Whenever I try to use a rock armor, I die very quickly. I'm very, very squishy.
It's over, Terra. Give up. You need help. There is no dishonor in it.
But whenever I have my friend Brick, I'm all good.
This isn't over. This doesn't end until I see you, Slade, and all the Titans in hell.
No, Terra, stop. You'll...
No.
Jericho? No.
Oh, noes! I think that is the end of Terra.
Go on ahead and save the Titans. Jericho and I will attempt to rescue them.
Where's the portal? I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh no, so I have to make room. Yeah, I know. I have to clear out my inventory. I keep on promising myself to do a bit of house cleaning. Or inventory cleaning, but it never happened. I'll do it for now. There's room for one more in the group. If someone wants to join the group, I'll give you guys a minute. I'll give you guys a minute in case you want to join. I think our friend Weakling is the one who left. So he left one open spot. Terra needs a red ring. Yeah, she did look pretty enraged. But way back when, the red rings did not exist just yet, so no red ring for her. I guess Neron could bring her back, although they did bring her back, but they brought her back from like an alternate future with the Teen Titans. Oh, Godwin says I wasn't talking about the ice tank. I was talking about the candle of Neron. It's not too bad. It's only like a 5% chances. I probably have it here. Oh, there it is. Technically, you do a whole bunch of damage with the candle of Neron, but you do have a 5% chances to get a bad deal. Like once you upgrade the rank of once you upgrade the artifact to rank to 100, and if you score a whole bunch of criticals before using it, the bad deal goes down to 5% chances. And it's like 5% of max health. So it's not a big deal. It's just in some situation it could be the 5% damage that does enough damage to knock you out. But as you saw, there's a few people that seems to be using it. Oh, Superman will be right back. How's the new iconic ability going? Is it worth adding to the loadout? I'm not sure just yet. I don't. Could have sworn I had it here. Let me switch. It's not too. It's not too bad, but I tried it a bit since I got it. The one thing I don't like is that you get interrupted a lot. Like as soon as I use it, there's always a freaking NPC that jumps me and that knocks me on my backside. So that is the one drawback. And sometimes it seems to do a lot of damage. Sometimes it barely scratches the opponents. So I'm not sure exactly how useful it really is so far. I'm gonna have to try it out a bit more. Let's give a little bow to everyone. So I'm not sure just yet how useful it truly is. And for those who were asking about my loadout, so basically I'm using the brand The Moon of Hecate. So basically you do some damage based on your vitalization. And it is based on and the effect is increased with each controller debuffs. So ideally, and also there's the Bird of Precoming device that applies 3 debuffs to one character. So basically, you apply 3 debuffs, and then you use a brand of Hecate. You apply the debuffs, use a brand of Hecate, rinse and repeat. But very often you get interrupted, you get juggled around, you get thrown around, you get so it's a bit annoying sometimes when you cannot seem to use it. The one says he uses shadows and mental loadout, works well enough. Mental stealth, it's a nice move.
Many Starro, few Starro. We are all one Starro.
Oh, we have, I guess, our next contestant. So I'm not sure if Superman came back. We'll clear for the mission, and when he comes back, then it'll be good to go. So we just played Titans Reborn. So now we'll play Titans the Machine. I seem to recall that one was a bit tougher. We'll see. There we go. So Earl was asking, what about the new Shadow ability? Yeah, that's the iconic I just showed. I keep on getting interrupted when I try to use it, so I kind of hate that for that. Got one says I use fire and earth for tank. Yeah, I kind of like to use those as well. Superman, I'm currently Earth Tank, and it works wonders, but it definitely has its flaw moments. Well, the biggest flaw is that when Brick gets knocked out, uh, there's a window of opportunity where you could get knocked out before you can summon Brick again. So that's the biggest flaw with Earth that I find. Other than that, it's a pretty good power, I thought. Have you ever made a solo battle tank to solo world bosses? If so, would you do it? Oh yeah, I did that before with my Earth, with my fire tank. I didn't really do it with my Earth tank, but I did it in a roundabout ways. When you play solo with your character, yeah, you pretty much have to do it with your. It's much easier to do with tank characters. Superman, yeah, I agree. That's really it, other than Power Hungry. Well, I don't use. I understand if you use Jackhammer a lot. Yeah, you probably burn through your power bar a lot. But if you don't use Jackhammer, you can manage your power fine.
We both are, but the cavalry is here. We're stronger together. Let's go.
I'm not sure what we're waiting for.
In just a moment, my faithful acolytes, you will see your loyalty and trust repaid.
Straight from the comics, almost.
Despised enemies and channeling them into me, I will make my ascension to godhood and the hierarchy of international villainy and extermination will reign supreme.
I've heard some over-the-top evil monologues in my day, but that takes the cake. Titans, kick his ass!
In the comics, it was only, I think, 3 of the Titans, or maybe more, that were plugged into the machine. And the machine didn't exactly look like that. It was a design by the legendary George Perez himself.
We are beyond death.
George Perez. Love these comics.
Pathetic fool.
I'm not sure what I did wrong.
You will suffer for that. My body is full to the brim with the power of the sun. I feel Starfire's life force empowering me.
Leave her alone! Corey!
I was a big fan of the Titans way back when, but I always thought it was a bit weird to have a romance with Dick Grayson and Starfire. It was pretty much a sure way to pretty much reveal to everyone that Dick Grayson is at first Robin and then Nightwing. But I guess at the time they did not overthink it too much, or they did not think it through too much. They felt like having a romance, and that's the romance they decided to have. And they did not really worry about the implication it had for the Batman family. Although the consequences did not seem to matter to them too much, because they're the ones who got rid of Robin and turned him into a Nightwing. Which kind of messed up the dynamic duo, at least for a while. At the time, people from marketing were a little pissed because Robin was one of their main licensing character. But of course, about 53 seconds after creating Nightwing, they created Jason Todd, which sadly people didn't like very much. At first, they tried to make Jason Todd a bit different, but to appease the marketing people, they pretty much turned him into a clone of Dick Grayson, and then decided to kill him a little bit. It seems some people are having some delays. It happens. Oh no, I'm trapped. Trapped. Not sure why the Hive Master started attacking me. I did nothing to him.
You will suffer for that. You won't get that lucky again.
It's a Costin. You can stop. We saw your joke the first time. I have to admit, I don't get it. But don't start spamming it.
Our strength is growing.
Let's go.
Sir Gawain says Jackhammer is best to use with large groups if you get going. Yeah, I suppose. And just that rock armor doesn't seem to be enough to keep my character going. Even if I have rock armor on, my character feels very squishy compared to when I'm using a brick. With brick, I'm invincible. And I don't mean like invincible in the cartoon.
I crave protein. You will do nicely.
Master will be pleased. The light force of an Amazon princess is mine.
Superman says brick is way better than rock armor. Yeah, I have to agree. I pretty much think the same. Oh, people are starting to fall like flies. What's going on?
Let's do this.
The world is ours! Pathetic fool!
All light dies.
That was a bit nasty. Ah, freaking. I'm not sure why I cannot execute my combo. Oh well. Could be that there's a tiny bit of lag. Sometimes it happens.
You will suffer for that.
Sometimes there's a tiny bit of lag that you can barely perceive, but just enough to miss your combo. Probably one of the reasons why I don't like using combo powers very much. Or when I use them, like the Green Lantern, I barely use the combos. I just use it to use the constructs, not so much the combos.
You won't get that lucky again.
And I hate it when we lose a target on the NPCs.
The Green One's life force has made the animal kingdom my arsenal to command.
Gar! Hang on, buddy!
Someone decided to leave halfway through the mission.
Layer the frequencies until all sound blacks out.
I will be next under your death.
Stand down.
Stop hitting me.
And I guess we're done. PDG-90, I used that same loadout, except I put my extra skill points in precision, and I use brawling, Shoryuken Storm Weapon Mastery, out damage DPS.
The life force of an Amazon princess is mine to command. I am now a living weapon.
Donna, you're a survivor. Don't let him win.
Fool, you cannot stop.
They've made a grave mistake.
You're in for it now.
Pathetic fool.
Don't do something you'll regret.
Don't you ever learn?
You won't get that lucky again. Ouch! You will suffer for that.
For the master.
The Green One's life force made the
Sorry about that.
Kingdom my arsenal to command.
Gar! Hang on, buddy!
This better be worth it. That hurts.
Boo, boo, boo!
Let's make
The master will stretch your neck.
Let's go.
With energy beams. This better be worth it.
I don't know if you saw there were those red arrows on the floor telling me that there was going to be a big attack. So that's why I rolled away before being destroyed.
Stop hitting me. This better be worth it. You idiot.
Didn't even hurt. This. Oh.
one day this will be you, you know.
Oh. How dare
Nightmares fear me.
Sorry guys if I'm ignoring the chat. Bit hyper focused right now.
you won't get that lucky again. Pathetic fool. You will suffer for that.
Stop hitting me.
Oh. Oh.
That hurts.
Ha.
I should have known. I kept on losing the targeting on the master. And that's why he was about to go back to the machine.
His cybernetics feed my power. I am the master of
Feel
all
the dark.
technology.
Victor, don't give up! We're coming!
This better be worth it. You idiot.
I guess some people didn't see the red visual thing on the floor. That happens. Sometimes when there's too many effects, you don't see everything. Oh, like that. And someone stayed in the way. So basically, the master goes back to the machine. Like right now, he's infused with Cyborg's power. So he seems to go back to the machine and get the power of each Titan one at a time. And I have to admit, I didn't notice if he did all of them and if Cyborg is the last one. We'll find out soon enough, I guess.
lucky again.
Nobody harms my friend.
Ow!
Me. That man taught me this. Scream to your very
How
core.
dare you strike me? Pathetic fool! Pathetic fool!
If we're lucky, this will be the last one. Oh yeah.
No! Wait, my acolytes! Do not abandon me! I command you! Fight them! I must have my ascension!
Nightwing, you are safe. Thank us all.
We have to leave. Terra and the Innovator have compromised.
Austin says, I wish we can have a Beast Boy powers. You can sort of recreate Beast Boy using the nature power. Yeah, it's not exactly the same, but it's as close as you can get. Yeah, Sir Gawain, you kind of do if you have nature abilities. So I guess we're good to go. Let's do a little bow to everyone. Let's do a quick check. Maybe there's something I forgot previously. I guess not. And Blackness, no necromancer power yet. No, not yet. The closest is to use the celestial powers and pretend it's necromancy. So we can invite Dunkins back to the group, maybe. Oh, so we lost a Dunkist. Oh no, we didn't lose him. He's here. A pause and power would be nice as well. Again, you can sort of do that with some of the iconic abilities. So I guess we're done with the Titans. Oh no, so we're going back to Atlantis. And somehow, well, let's get out of here. Let's come back. And somehow we cannot cure for Atlantis. There we go. Blackness, if they did create it, then I should be able to change the power from the power selection. Well, you would have to use a power change token. You would have to purchase a power, use a power change token. What's wrong here?
This
Oh no!
underground
We're
cave
swimming
may
here.
allow us to pass beneath the crown of thorns and gain access to the palace.
I will believe it when I see it, Mera. Now lead on.
Sadly, pretty sure they're not going to make a poison power or a necromancer power. Would be nice, but it's not gonna happen.
Stand down. Treasonous fiend.
They're not going to give us new powers. It's pretty much we've been told as much for quite some time, even by maps way back when. If they do give us new powers, it'll be through artifacts, through allies, through something they can
Hornrath's
monetize.
reign of terror must end by any means necessary.
No offense, but your king is dead and the man that killed him is sitting on the throne.
Hello, Mercy Knight.
While you and army here hide in the trenches.
Enough, you sea-cursed sociopath. It is my birthright to rule the people of Atlantis.
The people of the night don't want you. They want someone like them.
The power change token, you have to buy it from the marketplace.
That trident and bringing down Wrath myself. It's time Atlantis had a true king of the deep. King Shock.
Or you can buy it also from the loyalty vendor, but you get loyalty points from your subscription. So either way, you have to pay for it.
Hurts me.
That sea-cursed predator is in a blood frenzy. Run!
Absolutely disgusting. You're a small fish in a big pond.
Also says there's a multiverse currently on Xbox right now. It happens.
The fear controls me.
There's even a few here on PlayStation. At some point, there was a multiverse who was doing some costume contests in the Watchtower. I was able to see him once do that. I had heard about him before, and then one day in the Watchtower, I saw a whole line of people, and there was this multiverse guy who was doing some sort of costume contest.
Stop this, Shark. Can't you see we're not like Kormrath or the Elder Council?
That's
My husband
the...
was a hero, a man of action who protected not just Atlantis but the entire world. If
That's
you
the price
take
of fame,
them from
sadly.
Wrath, I swear on Arthur's soul, the next king will follow in my husband's footsteps.
Mera is right. My brother had good intentions, despite his impetulant need to be loved.
For a couple of highborn, you two know how to throw down. I swear, as king of the Ninth Tride, I'll aid you in removing Wrath from the throne, no matter the cost. Or Poseidon help me.
Yeah, there's some people impersonating me. There's some people who copy my thumbnails. There's even one guy one time who literally used... they not just copy my thumbnails, but he literally used the thumbnails I'd made for the Legion of Superhero DLC. I assume in that case he made a search for a Legion of Superhero, saw my thumbnails, and thought, oh, that's perfect for my video. So it happens. But yeah, sadly a lot of people are imitating me one way or another. Some people sometimes steal my tagline, my opening line, "Hello, heroes and villains." Even the evil devs sometimes use my line. Can you believe it?
Neptune's balls. The crown blocks us even below the sea floor. This plan is pure folly. There is no way past it.
The crystal Calder brought me is charged with the same magic as the crown.
Of course. We can use the trident to empower the crystal and topple the crown.
No, the crystal lacks the power to take down the crown, but it can.
Blackness. I like the Nebula Black Chromo Pack. Yeah, the Nebula, the Black Nebula is a nice one. All the Nebula, the Chromas, the cosmic, all the Nebula materials, the cosmic materials, whether it's the Chromas or the full material, they all look pretty good. Do you source farming? Nah, I have plenty of source marks right now. I don't really do that.
Quickly, dig in the dirt and bring pieces of the crown's roots to the crystals.
Like usually whenever we make a video like today, we'll get plenty of source marks just playing those missions.
Nice try, Trylander.
Stand down.
I just play the content. I don't play specifically to farm for source marks. But whenever we would play missions like tonight, or when we would play, when there would be a bonus week.
From beneath the seafloor and bring them to the crystal.
Nice try. The surface makes you weak.
Treasonous fiend!
Oh, Mercy Knight just recently got back in the game.
You're pitiful.
I'm afraid this is going to be our last mission for tonight. There's old Rocky. Gave him a bit of food earlier, but I guess I should have given more.
Neptune. Nice try. You're pitiful.
By Poseidon!
Mercy Knights, I love custom styles. People made a Daredevil, Iron Man, and Doctor Doom style. It's really cool that what you can make in this game. Oh yeah.
Nice try.
Oh, did we lose someone? I guess we did.
Stand down! Nice try, Trylander.
Excellent. The construct has opened a portal through the crown. Quickly, lead the way.
The surface makes you weak.
When I play the game, and if you play on PSN, I will try to find you and show you. I've seen plenty of styles. Usually people go... Usually when people want to show off their styles, they go to Little Bohemia. In front of Little Bohemia, there's always, on phase 1, there's always a bunch of people showing their cosplay. So if you want to share with people, that would be a good place to start. Yeah, I should probably make a video about Daredevil with the TV show and all. Although from what I understand, not a lot of people are watching that show. And I can understand the last episode, barely anything happened. Sadly, Daredevil is one of those shows. Like I rewatched the first 3 seasons of Daredevil, and the third season was a torture to go through. Sadly, there were episodes where nothing would happen. So at the time, it was made to be a binge show, to be sure that you had to binge one episode after the other, because in some episodes the story doesn't move forward one bit. So having it being week after week after week, this season,
Do not test me.
is Batman gone to supper? Gone to have lunch again? I guess he is.
Stand down! That was weak.
By Neptune!
Treasonous fiend!
Mercy says they should have released 2 episodes each week. They should have released the whole thing. I understand why they don't want to go with the binge model. They want people to stay subscribed as long as possible. They're worried that people would subscribe, watch the entire series, then unsubscribe. And I'm sure some people do that.
You're pitiful.
That was weak.
Nice try.
Nice.
By Neptune!
Stand down!
You're pitiful.
My Poseidon! Treasonous fiend!
Well, I got Disney Plus because it was like $1.99 a month for the next 4 months. So at that price, I thought we can't really go wrong. They're practically giving it away.
That was weak. Stop right there. My Poseidon!
The surface makes you weak. Stand down.
Stand down!
Nice try.
Treasonous fiend!
Stand down.
Nice try, Drylander.
Mercy says I'm interested in the new Lilo and Stitch. Yeah, that seems to be the next movie they'll release. When will they release it? I have no idea.
Treasonous fiend!
Nice try.
Do you have Traces in Time outfit? I think so.
That was weak. Quickly! We have been discovered! Defend yourselves!
The surface makes you weak. You're pitiful.
You have to play some tier 4 missions for Traces in Time, I think. Been a while, so you're gonna have to look it up to be sure.
The current is too strong. Move forward, or we will pretend like that.
Brush off the grave dirt and hit them.
Feel the stand down. Treasonous. That was weak.
Nobody touches the twig without losing an arm. Got me?
Choke on the brine. Nice try, Trylander.
I'll tear you apart.
Stand down. Nice try, Trylander. That was
Atlantis will rise.
curses. The current is too strong. Move forward, or those spikes.
Mercy says it says next 6 missions and Paradox is how we get the outfit. Okay, if that's how it says, that's probably right.
By Neptune. Stand down.
I'm top of the food chain. King of the ocean.
You're pitiful.
That was weak. Nice try, Trylander.
The serpent.
Blackness, I did get the black hole accessory for my character. That's good.
This is it. My sea touch and I will stay back and cover your tail.
I hope it wasn't too expensive if you bought it on a broker.
Hell for the ninth tribe. I'll join the fight as soon as it's clear.
Nice try.
By Poseidon. Treasonous. Excellent. We have gained access to the armory. Everything is going according to plan.
Only a fool would plan to die in a place like this. But Arthur never said you were very bright.
Murderer! Betrayer! How could you turn on Arthur? He was your friend, your king.
Poor cinematic.
For what? To serve
It's having a heart attack.
tyrant?
I am the king's guard, milady. I am loyal to the king and to the throne of Atlantis. I warned Arthur that his love of the surface would cost him the throne. Now I'm warning you. Leave the way you came, or I'll lay your waterlogged bodies at the feet
Yeah, Rayshon, well, this is going to be our last mission. I'm gonna have to stop after that.
King's guard! On my order! Attack!
Who's the tank? Oh, Superman.
I'm going to shut you down.
All light.
By Neptune.
How dare you?
Evil Merc. We fought him so many times. And Themyscira. Or Patchwork Themyscira, I should say.
I shall curse all of your brethren.
What?
Have a good day, Rishon, too.
How dare you? Nice try, Drylander. Oh.
You're pitiful. I will consume your soul.
Mercy Knights, you know where to get the Astral outfit. You can get it in South Gotham. In South Gotham, you may see there's a whole bunch of spawn points where you see some big avatars being constructed. You can get it as a random drop there. Be warned though, some of the pieces, like the headpiece, took me years and years and years to get. At some point, I would farm those missions. Like I spent an entire summer farming those missions, those bounties, and the headpiece just wouldn't drop. And then a year and a half later, I just played with some friends, and they needed some of those bounties, and then whoops, the head dropped on our first try.
Let's go.
So for the Astral, you're gonna have to be patient.
I yield. I'm done. Finish it!
You deserve 1,000 deaths! My entire being aches for vengeance, Merc. You betrayed and murdered your king and stole my beloved husband from me.
Betrayed, yes, milady. But murdered, I did not. Could not.
What? What are you saying?
He lives, milady. King Orin lives.
Brother?
Mira.
Rest, my love. We have a fight ahead of us.
Let's give a bow to everyone. Let's get out of here. So sadly, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Sunday, we will play Arena PvP. So Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's meet here, and we will play some Arena PvP. Oh yeah. And so this Sunday it is going to be Arena, but then next week we are going to play Legends PvP for people who prefer to play Legends PvP. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. So guys, thanks to everyone who came to play with us. Thanks to everyone who came to chat with us. And of course, thanks to everyone who are watching. You guys are awesome. So this week we did not get Shadow Lady with us, but she should be here next week, unless she has some other party. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see for that. So guys, thanks for being here. You guys are awesome, and have a good weekend. Bye bye, guys.